Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, we are adding a new family to the rotation. Now, technically speaking, it's not a new family, but as you all know, Jocelyn and Gina got the DIVORCE. So, here we go. We're going to move Jocelyn out, and she is going to be our new household. So, we are going to get to see both sides of the divorce. Now, we did indeed take all the money, but we left her with the house. So, whatever, she'll be fine. Now I am looking for somewhere to her to move. Like, I don't know if I really wanna keep her in that neighborhood, like, ideally, I wanna move her out, but for now, like, I need somewhere cheap. She's only got 16,000 simoleons. I mean, let's get real. Alright, so we are gonna move next door, but it's gonna be fine. For now, it is Sunday, it's late in the morning, like, we're gonna make a family recipe, she's gonna, like, have a bite, and we're gonna send her off to bed. Like, don't forget, we still have Boo Boo Brant, so hopefully we can move him in. Now, he is probably still married, but we can solve that. You know what I mean? There's a fix for all the kinds of things, so, yeah. For now, we're just gonna get her settled in this location. It is not her forever home by any means, that is not the goal here. I don't even know if she'll last the episode in this house, but yeah, we are gonna go in and create a family recipe, just the casual, like, moodlet booster. I think that we can all kind of benefit from some of the family recipes. Um, the only one that doesn't seem to work, and I think it's tied back to the RPO mod, is the newborn moodlet booster. That's okay. Like, it's not a moodlet booster, it's like a fertility I think it's like a fertility booster or something, and that's totally fine. Like, we're gonna survive even though we don't use that one. So she is grieving her marriage. Brant, hello. Absolutely. We are speeding through this list just like a little bit quickly. You don't see what I see in Brant. Well, what I see is that he's aged up while we were away, and we need him to move in pronto to keep him from aging any further because he will expire before we get a chance to show him some love. All right. So, first, we're going to start by giving him the residence keys because you all know how this works. Sometimes they just take off before you're ready. So if we give him the keys, he's more likely to come back on his free will or in his free will or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's not attracted to her. Did anyone else just see that? He doesn't find her that attractive. It's really interesting. She is too sad to do anything. Now, obviously, this comes from grief. She is grieving her wife, even though she is the one that did the cheating. We're giving Brant a romantic gift, and yes, it is a common upgrade part, but he seems to like it. So I mean, that's what it's all about. As long as he likes it, that's all that matters. We're gonna ask him to move into the household, and he's accepting. So, he has not divorced his husband yet. We are splitting the money in half. We could have played it dirty and taken all the money, but we already did that once there, didn't we? So so it's gonna be just fine. They do have a wholesome dynamic. I love this. They're loving the fact that they were close enough to move in together, and yeah, I mean, I think listen, oh, yeah, he is still married. Yes, we can't propose just yet. Now we are gonna do him dirty slightly. We're gonna divorce over a phone call. No, you're not gloomy. He's tense. He is tense that he just did that over a phone call, but you know what? He'll survive. Now he doesn't like this shabby decor, which turnoffs being broke, and he's turned on by someone being taken. What are you even saying? I didn't realize those could be like turn on and turn offs. That is wild. So now they are already romantic partners because we did that while they were both still married, woo woo, okay? But yeah, so there's this whole household dynamic like gets me sometimes. She was crumple bottomed the last time when she first met Brand. She flirted with him and Agnes crumple bottom just like whacked her one. So, you know, it is what it is. So now we are moving them both um into another lot. I'm trying to see if we can somehow manage to afford a lot that's already, like, built, and then we could renovate it kind of and make it their own, but we did not find one that was suitable, and I don't wanna destroy those lots just yet, so we chose this lot here. It is in the same neighborhood as Scott and his children, and we are gonna hyperspeed this, guys, like, super quickly. We are gonna do up a house. Now, of course, you're gonna notice within the first few minutes, I struggle with the roofing here because I thought I built something that made sense and, you know, obviously lacked a little bit there, and I probably could have gone in with a different roof and made it look a little bit different, but I still wanted this, like, homey feel to the house and not have it so, like, modern. I didn't wanna go with a flat roof either. It was just, like, there was a lot. I had an image in my head of what I wanted it to look like, and the roofing system failed me, or I failed the roofing, I'm not entirely sure yet. But it's fine, we made it work, and whatever. Okay, we figured it out in the long run. I do find that roofs get super tall super quickly when you're, like, when you're building and stuff, and especially if you have, like, a wide area that you're trying to cover. Alright, so we're gonna stick with this one. We're going in, and you guys, I'm using the birthday base game, like, update items, like, I don't know, the other stuff that was added for the 25th birthday of The Sims. Those are the items that I'm using here with the doors and the windows. They're beautiful, they're very basic, and they're just perfect for what I'm looking for here. I have no idea what I wanna do with the outside, so I'm going in with, like, a white wooded style outside, and then, I kinda wanna add some brick. We are technically in a fancy neighborhood, they're across from the Goth household, but they don't live there anymore, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Great, so yeah, now we're gonna go inside. Now I gave them a garage, a bathroom, a bedroom with a bathroom, and then a dining room, and then I remembered I forgot to give them a living room, so so in total, there are 2 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, a living room, a kitchen, a dining room, and a garage, and the garage is probably gonna hold things like, their workout equipment and stuff like that, you know? I don't think they're gonna live, like, a super fancy life. I think they're just gonna be, like, living a comfortable life. They're both already well into their careers, like, we know Jocelyn is, like, level 5, I think, 4 or 5 in her career, so it's not like she's starting fresh. We can afford to, like, build somewhat lavishly, and she can still afford her bills, and that's all that really matters here. Now, of course, you guys, you know me, I am using the tiles from the sleep bathroom kit because that is my favorite, like, absolutely my favorite. Yeah, that, like, you know, like, I don't know. It is what it is. Honestly, if we don't like it, we could just change it later. But yeah, this is the thought process behind this build. It's just, like, somewhere where they can build a little life for, Brant's short little life because now he's an elder, right? He's an elder, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do there. I mean, technically speaking, here are my options. Let him age naturally throughout the gameplay and then have him expire prematurely. Not prematurely, but to his own age. I could also buy, the youth potion or something. I don't know how many points that is in the reward store, but I could buy that for him. I think it's probably like 4 or 5,000 points. But do I wanna do that, or do I just, like, wanna let him age naturally? I don't really know. She's still so young, like, how many times would we have to actually, like, use that potion? Yeah. So, it is what it is, and here we are at the new house, and he is indeed outside in his boxers. Although they're super cute. The boxers are cute, and so are the little, like, rabbit slippers. So we can see in the back here, like, at the edge of the screen, that is where Scott and his children live, so they are neighbors, so we should be able to see them throughout the gameplay, walking by. Maybe they'll end up coming over, I'm not entirely sure what the situation is, but Brant is proposing to Jocelyn in his boxers outside their newly built home. She is saying yes. They're both grieving divorces that quite literally just happened. But in pure Sim style, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So cute. So cute. They're so happy. Like, oh, they want to go woohoo immediately. All right, then. You guys have fun. Oh, earbuds, an item to sell. Now, obviously, we're going in, they don't have a lot, but because they are well set up in their careers, it won't take long for us to actually furnish this house. So I think that we'll be okay. Now, I did use some more decor to the max wallpaper in the dining area. If you can see, it's got like this weird pattern. I need to learn how to love pattern and how to integrate it into things because generally I don't. So we're gonna call this like a personal growth opportunity, and we're gonna start using patterns here and there. Not all the time, but here and there. Okay, so we're gonna check out him and his personality, his likes and dislikes, because we have to go and adjust his aspiration because the curator, like you guys know, I'm not about that life. I don't do collections. If I do, it would have to be part of a challenge because to me, I don't know. I don't I have no interest in collecting things other than books and mugs. Yeah, so maybe I am a collector, just not of jewelry. So, yeah, we are gonna go in and we're gonna choose a successful lineage for his aspiration. Now, right now, it does say he does not want a child, but you know what? Everybody's opinions can change or stay the same or whatever. Um, but yeah, we did change it to successful lineage, and there's 2 reasons for that. First, because I do want them to have a child. Second, because I want to see if the changes to his aspiration will trigger the change for his like preference towards having children. I want to see how that works. I want to see how it goes. He hates fitness. He is literally a bodybuilder level 6. He hates fitness. He also doesn't even have the required amounts for where he's at. Okay, so he's an elder. He gets super exhausted by the littlest amount of exercise. And he's a bodybuilder who doesn't like fitness. Buddy, what are you doing? Is this really the job for you? And like, I don't want him to quit. It's a high paying job he's got there. We are just going to have to figure out a way to have him work towards that. And, despite the fact that he dislikes fitness and that he's old and he can only work out like once without feeling exhausted, maybe we can just use the tub to our advantage. So we'll have him work out and then go take a bath to get rid of that like exhaustion, because then it's fatal if he keeps going. But yeah, we'll have to like keep up with that. I don't really know how else to say that. Like, what a dilemma he is as a sim. Sure, yes, absolutely. So now he likes fitness too, but he still dislikes fitness. He's an active sim who has a bodybuilding career who dislikes fitness. It's too much. It's too much. Okay? Alright, so we are gonna feed him. He's already exhausted once again. It did not take much for him, but this again is because he's an elder. Now, I think if you reach level 10 of the fitness, it changes certain things for the elders. Like I think they live longer, they don't get exhausted as much. I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be, but like I could be wrong. Okay? Now he is dangerously tired, so we are gonna put him to bed next to his new fiance. Prank day was awful. Well, that's fine because I think the biggest prank here is that is his whole personality, career, and like that is a prank all on its own. I don't even know what to do with that, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna handle that. The charisma skill will be easy, okay? It's gonna be easy to deal with. But like level 9 fitness skill, he's only level 4 and it like depletes him. Just doing the smallest interaction with equipment, not to mention it drains his fun because he doesn't like it. This is gonna be such a wild ride. This is not what I was expecting. It is not what I was expecting at all. He is this buff guy who looks like he works out. Like, it looks like he was already an active sim with a high fitness level, but I guess he's just built like that, isn't he? Alright, so now we're going in. Now, obviously, the decor is pathetic. Okay, I'm aware. I did the best I could with the money that I had. I wanted to make sure that the exterior and interior of the house was fully painted and had flooring and all of the above, and then we can focus on solely the inside. This my best build? Absolutely not. But, I think it's more realistic for Sims to have households that are not completely outrageous. Does that mean that we won't have some outrageous houses? Oh, no, no, I'm sure we'll have some. But for the most part, I think that I don't really want a lot of huge decorated houses. I want them to be more realistic in terms of what people have for homes. Oh my goodness, the welcome wagon, it's Scott. Sir, he's so cute. He's just like hanging out, just him, no kids, like, "Hey girl, I'm your neighbor. Let's invite him in." Like, I feel like they should be friends, you know? There is something about the, shirt that he has on that I absolutely love beyond belief. I want one. And I do think it comes with the werewolf pack. It looks so good on him. Oh, she's telling him about her engagement. She's so happy. I think they're gonna be great friends. Guys, I'm trying to play with the walls up because I feel like that's more interesting. It makes it feel like it's actually happening in front of you. I don't know how well it's gonna work, especially with small rooms. Like, it's really hard to micromanage everybody when got these walls kind of coming up. But we're gonna try, okay? We are going to try our best to keep the walls up as much as we can during this gameplay and probably moving forward, but it is really difficult to do that when the house is not very big, because the walls, actually get in the way. So, you know, talking to him about food and jokes and everything else. Oh, she loves his tattoos. I love that. Thank you so much. Oh, she has to go to work. Okay, well, time for you to go, darling. What did he say? Oh, well, I think it's time to get going. See you around. Okay, that's perfectly fine. She's so flirty. Girl, calm down. I know he's cute. I made him, but calm yourself. You just left your wife for somebody else's husband, and now you're flirty around Scott. Calm down. All right, so Brant is back. Miss work. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no need of that. Please go to work. Right. So we are going to get him to see here, his fun is going down immensely because we have him working out for his job and he truly dislikes fitness. So immediately his fun goes down. There's no other option for that, even though he is active and he does all the things, it does not matter. We're gonna do some heavy lifting, you guys. We need him to no, we just need him to level up and just keep leveling up. And I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. He hates fitness, it makes him tense, and it drops his fun significantly. Not to mention he's an elder, so we can't even just push through. We have to take breaks, otherwise he will expire. He will definitely, definitely expire. And I'm not really aiming for that at this time. You guys, I don't remember the last time I actually played with an elder in the household. Their needs are dropping so quickly. Just everything, their hygiene, their bladder, their hunger, the fun, everything is just going their energy. I mean, I don't even wanna talk about that, but it's just going down so quickly, and he doesn't have any reward points. I can't even buy happiness for him. Absolutely. Just you do you. This is the paparazzi who watched her woohoo with Gina on week 1 of their little marriage. Okay? Now I did call this Jocelyn and Brant week 1. It is because they are now a unit and have separated from that original household. So for those of you who are going to be following along both, um Gina is going to be week 3 when we get back to her, and these people will be week 1, week 2, week 3, okay? So, you'll have to, like, keep an eye out for that, but yes, so this is week 1 for this couple, but when we go back to Gina, she is a like, she holds the original household, so it will be week 3 with her. Satisfaction is fine. Brant is impressed by her. I think it's because she mentored him. I feel like that's what it is, because I was like, if she mentors him and his skill goes up just even the slightest bit faster, that's, like, amazing, right? It's amazing for us. So, I'm gonna try and do that as much as I can, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, something's gotta give, right? They still needs to be able to work towards his fitness, even though he's an elder. Like, old people still walk around, do they not? You know, like, senior citizens love to walk. I live in a small community, they walk around all day. So, like, come on, you can do this. I mean, I am choosing things like heavy lifting and stuff, so it could be that, okay? I'm not saying it's not that, but it could be. We also need to figure out what we're gonna be doing for his fun. So I guess we're gonna be using the Woohoo option. Now, of course, with RPO, there is always a chance of pregnancy with Woohoo unless she is on the pill or, she's using other forms of contraceptive. So, yeah, that is the status of things for their relationship and their Woohoo. But I guess right now we don't really have anything else that's fun to him, seeing as he doesn't like fitness, and I thought he did because that was his job. So, well, he's in bed. He is wiped, guys. He is completely wiped. He worked like 6 hours. He did a small workout and practiced speaking in the mirror, and he was like, "That's it for him. He's tapped out." He's got nothing left. Absolutely nothing. Now, to his defense, he has lived 130 something days or whatever. So, I mean, if I was 130 years old, I probably would also be quite exhausted by the slightest thing. Um, but I mean, it looks like he's only used up about half of his elder life. Now, I don't know how long half is because I don't know how long it's been that he's been an elder, but I'm hoping that we still get like a few weeks of life left with him. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know how much time we have left with him. Let's be real. But I do hope that we have a few weeks with him at least. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I hope she gets a little bit of a life with someone that she loves, I guess. Like, and I hope he just doesn't expire from doing too much cardio, okay? Now, here I have her like mentoring him, and I'm hoping la, oh la, look at this. Like, I'm hoping that if she helps him, it will go quicker, okay? And, like, now I'm getting frustrated because I need to figure this out. He can't even practice speech now. He's all bent out of shape. Like, take a bath, start over, try again, keep going. Literally keep going. I need you to pull this together. Yeah, I mean, I do recognize the house is pretty bland. I'm not entirely sold on the yellow in the kitchen. I'm gonna be straight with you. Wanted to add more color because, Haley and Alana's household is just stunning, stunning. Okay, there was a wedding, there was a big move. They moved into another house, and, we renovated that house. It was a base game house, so naturally it wasn't exceptional. We kept the shape, we renovated it, we added color into the kitchen, and it was, like, this bright orange of the same fridge style from the kitchen, pack. It is gorgeous, and I thought, "You know what? Maybe we can do it again with a different color in a different household, and it will look equally exquisite." Okay? I don't know how I feel about the yellow, and I'm not gonna know how I feel until the whole thing is done, and maybe it's just a question of changing the color of the tiles or the floor maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. For now, we're just gonna lay the yellow down. I would love to use the blue, but to be honest, the fridge is a different color from everything else, and that really, like, makes my OCD just slightly tick, so we can't be doing that. But in the meantime, we are gonna use the yellow in the kitchen and hope that that looks okay. The rest of the house, I kinda just threw in colors because I didn't really know where I wanted to go with it, and I'm kinda just, like, putting my feelers out there, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's pretty basic, and we'll see as we go. Like, as we discover their, like what their situation is and how they interact with each other, and, like, he's got so many likes and dislikes that just don't add up to me that like, he doesn't like shabby decor. What is shabby decor? Can someone tell me? Can someone describe that to me? Shabby, like, cheap? Shabby, like, low on the environment scale? Um, like, what is shabby decor? Can someone please explain that to me like I'm dumb, okay? Now yeah, eventually, as we go through the stuff and we figure out what shabby decor is so that he's not miserable in his house on top of having to work out, God bless him, we will decorate, and I'll probably end up changing the colors of the walls and whatever, and so whatever. Right now, I really just wanna try the yellow in the kitchen. Like, that's it, that's it, that's all I want. That's all I want right now. And obviously, for them to make money and do better in their careers, have a kid, do all the things. Obviously, I was not expecting him to be an elder when we came back in because I forgot that the rest of the world ages even though we are not in this household. So, it is what it is. We'll survive. This means we have less time with him. It's a whole different dynamic. I rarely ever play with elders, so I feel like this will be interesting. Yeah. So she is off to work and he is sad somewhere. I don't even know where he is. Did he go to work? Where is he? Oh, slight discontent. If there ever was a moodlet that I knew what it was before even looking at it, it is that one. My goodness, it doesn't take much. Like it's Tuesday. Proposed to her like end of day Sunday or beginning of day Monday. How much discontent can happen in like what, 36 hours? I don't even know. Like, what's the situation here? What is happening? Now, I'm just trying to wait until this, like, discomfort goes away. See, now he's exhausted. It's 3 PM. It's 3 PM and he is exhausted. He's got 0 fun. So oh, look, it's the getup. It's the getup I thought. Oh my goodness. On week 2 with Gina and Jocelyn, Robin Banks called and was like, "Hey, hold this $5,000. I'll be back for it." And I was like, "Yeah, girl, that's okay. We're just gonna keep that." But then when they went to couples therapy, Robin came to the house and started breaking things, and she was wearing this whole black getup, and of course, Brant called at the same time and asked to come over, so we accepted that. But, like, there was a moment there where I thought, "Hey, he's also all dressed up in black like she is. Is he the friend we were supposed to be holding the money for?" But now that we're here, I am convinced that he probably wasn't the friend, and it's just the way he's dressed, I guess, I don't know. I don't know, but again, with the accessories and stuff, I'm going to say that Well, he is of the cats and dogs, so he probably didn't have, like, a summer gear and winter gear when he was created, so that would be, like, NPC level, like, additions to him, right? Like, when because everybody's gotta have a hot and a cold get up once you have seasons, and I just feel like his was generated, like, NPC based. They didn't do too bad, like, it's all black, he doesn't look awful, but the sunglasses and the extra earrings and the you know? I mean, he's still fine. Oh, promoted to low orbit specialist. She must be, like, getting up there or something in her career. They're going to bed, it's 10:30. Yeah, so, you know, vampire at the door. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite things. Vampire at the door. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a hard time with Brant and his job. I'm low key debating changing his job so we don't have to worry about his fitness level and his dislike of fitness, even though he's an active sim, it's all a lot. But if he works on his fitness, I think once you reach level 10 fitness, it does give you a longer life. Now, I don't know if you need to complete that before you reach the elder years or if even if you're in your elder years, it'll give you those extra days. Now we're gonna woohoo, guys. That is the quickest way to have fun and social and try to fix their discontent. I don't know what else to do at this point. It's like wild. Unflirty. No, no, I don't think so. I think you flirt just fine. She's loving it. You know what I mean? She's having a good time. Performed poorly. I mean, listen, bud. Okay? We are gonna send him for a shower and then oh, he's gotta go to work. He's gotta go to work. Never mind. Okay, he's not gonna work out. He's just gonna go to work. I don't know what level he's on at his job. What is it, like 6, I think it said? But he requires level 9 fitness. Oh, she's gone to work too, so her work hours must have changed when she got that promotion. Holy macaroni. Do you see what I see? It's dust. You guys, for those of you who are following the Apocalypse Challenge, I sincerely hope that you guys can understand my frustration just at the sight of the smallest amount of dust. And you can't even tell when the lights are on. You can't tell, but let me tell you how much I like the sight of dust it like sparks something in me. We're working on it, aren't we? We're working on it. We're like micromanaging it in the household with our like 17 children in the apocalypse. Like we are repopulating the world after the apocalypse in this household. Fish on a stick, fires, like the volcanic eruptions, the earthquakes, the whole 9. We are repopulating anyway. Okay, so who is this? This person tried to talk to us when we went to the mailbox. It looks like he's attracted to him. I'm not entirely sure. The last time that happened, and I thought that the person that had that little like emoji above them was attracted to my sim. I tried to flirt with them and was like, oh, no, don't touch me. No. Oh, for goodness. Just go use the washroom, Brant, or wet yourself. Like, figure it out, bud. You can't even hold conversation. Like, oh, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with like those little like, maybe that means they're not attracted or because there's no, like, extra hearts? I don't know. I don't know, but the last time that happened, it did not work, and I thought it meant that they were attracted to my Sim, so I was like, "You know what? Absolutely. Why not?" Alright, so now we do have everybody home from work. Oh my goodness. He is t I hate fitness. Buddy, we know. You gotta do it anyway. Like, just do it. It's, like, destroying him to work out and be healthy for himself. Alright, buddy, I don't wanna deal with you anymore. Like, yes, you saw Jocelyn and her first wife. Woohoo, and, yeah, you're paparazzi, but, like, nobody wants your 75 calls, okay? Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Try back again tomorrow, but not today. He can't even practice speech. Guys, do you have, like, anything that you can give me to help me with this exhaustion other than, like, I think he would still be exhausted or still have that moodlet even if he had the, like, never sleepy or whatever that reward trait is called. I feel like that would still pop up. I don't know if I can get rid of that or not. Extra ticket to the hottest opera in town, but we've gotta go right now. Okay. Attending the opera. Go, girl. Go get in. Go have fun. All right. One step ahead from being an overachiever. Oh, it's because she completed her daily task for work, which is literally just workout. Okay, so he only needs a level 5 charisma. So that should be, like, super simple to get. He's nearly there now, but he's running out of steam, okay, and he needs his beauty sleep. Oh, she passed out. Whoops. Alright, girl, you can't go to bed yet because we're gonna need you, okay? Because you're his only source of fun at this time. So sorry, um, but we'll have to woohoo, okay? You're the only source of fun he has at the moment because clearly nothing else will do. The lottery was awful. I think we'll be okay. No, I think we're gonna be alright. Now, I know that we have some money, like, in our household funds, but the oven that belongs with this set is, like, over 3,000 simoleons, so we're just gonna wait and do it once we have the money for the oven. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys fun facts with Sam. I delete the holidays when I play my game. I delete the holidays because I cannot stand the gnomes. I cannot stand them, and I hate that they lose a day of work. But did you know that you can still send them to work even though it's a holiday? And sometimes, yes, I do that. Yes, I do. You betcha. I'll send them to work. I'll send the kids to school, holiday or not. If I forget one and it happens, send the kids to school. But, we'll leave them for now. I think maybe later we'll just, like, adjust. I really don't love the gnomes. I don't like that they pop up everywhere, they get in the way. It's just like, whatever. Do I love that you can sell them? Absolutely. Oh, well, now he's gone and wet himself, hasn't he? You couldn't walk to the toilet. It's really not that far. If you'd have been, like, in the living room area, I might have been like, okay, but let's get real, right? Can't even hold himself long enough to make it to the toilet. This is wild. She is super flirty. I love that. Oh, and she's still grieving. Alright, so if he works out She makes a meal. I need to figure out a way to have him work out. I need to find a way for him to get this fitness. Like, he needs to still level up because you know what? We all do things that we don't like for the sake of our jobs, right? Right? Brand has improved his endurance. So does that mean he will be able to work out longer before I'm having a really bad time? I'm having a really bad time. Help, send help. You're fine. You're fine. Just keep going. But yeah, I mean, listen, we all do things at work that we don't love or that we do things for work that we don't love. So, I think we need to figure out a way to make him do the fitness and like level up in his career. So if that means we need to work out and then get him to take a bath so that he can get rid of that moodlet and then go work out again, it might be the only way, okay? Now, we're gonna have to find a way to keep his fun up while he's doing that, and if that means putting in a TV in the garage or, like, a radio or, geez, I don't know what else, something, anything at this point, to be honest. To be honest, anything at this point will do. Oh, he's now attracted to her as opposed to before he wasn't? Why does this feel like news to me? I don't understand. I don't understand. What do you mean? Because his fun goes down as he works out. It's not even just that it's not fun for him to work out, it ruins him to do it. Okay? Strenuous activity. Listen, dangerously exhausted or not, we are gonna have to figure out how to keep him going. Like, you can do this, Brant. I believe in you. We can make this happen together. Okay? Harvest Fest and all. She's so confident. She's like, "Yes, I'm a great teacher. Thank you so much." Dylan Sigworth. Yes, money. Money, money, money. Oh, look, it's Professor Quirrell. Um, I don't know if that's actually who that is. I don't have any, like, Harry Potter characters in my gameplay. It just, like, immediately when I saw him, that's what I thought of, Professor Quirrell. Alright, speaking of which, I feel like it's time for me to rewatch Harry Potter. I usually do it, like, once a year, okay? Harry Potter is the book/movie well, the books obviously are better. Nobody like, don't argue with me about that. The books are way better, but I normally reread the books and watch the movies about, like, once every year, year and a half, because you know what? I grew up reading Harry Potter, like, we were very similar in age when it was all, like, coming out and stuff like that, and so it is a comfort show for me. So, yeah, that's what that made me think of, Professor Quirrell, Harry Potter, and how I have not watched it in over a year now, and I haven't read it in over a year. I usually do, like, read the books and then watch the movies, but, yeah, it's been over a year, and so now it's reminding me that, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to do so, or maybe I'll save it for the summertime. I'll go visit my aunt, my nephew, and we'll watch them with him maybe. Not entirely sure. I think he's seen some of them, but not all of them. He likes to read too, so maybe we'll read them together. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll be a good time. It's the summer anyway. We'll either do that or we'll just go in the pool. I mean, it's one or the other. Dangerously tired. So we are having him cloud gaze and he's not lasting very long because he's so exhausted. So we are just once again going to use like woohoo is Jocelyn because I don't really know what else to do with this guy. Hope they're okay. Oh, that's so sweet because she's sad. She's grieving her ex-wife. She's grieving her ex-wife. She misses her. But thank you so much for being concerned about her. Thank you so, so much for your concern. She'll be just fine. What's happening here? Oh, now she's neutral again. Now they're steamy. They're steamy, but they're still discontent, or now they're steamy and satisfied. I don't know. There's too many systems working at the same time, and I'm not entirely sure how they, like, relate to one another. God, we really don't have time right now. It's 9 PM, and we've gotta put Brant to bed, so I don't think it's a good idea to be going out at this time. We're gonna get her ready because she now goes to work super early in the morning, so we need to have her, like, ready to go prior to waking up. Whereas before, we could just send her to bed and she could do her stuff in the morning, but now is not the case. Remember last time I said astronaut is probably one of the wildest careers in terms of, like, scheduling and, like, the frequency of which people are working or Sims are working in the career? This is one of those times she went from working, like, at 8 AM to 12 to 8 AM, and now, eventually she's actually only gonna be working, like, 1 or 2 days a week, which is wild, but she's gonna be working, like, the entire day, the whole day, and so, you know, it's it's a different kind of career, um, but yeah, I don't generally use it that much because, you guys, I usually make my Sims work jobs that they have to spend all day gone because generally they have so many kids that I need time to just fly by. I need time to fly by where I'm not caring for the children. So this is going to be a whole new ball game for us. Actually, this whole save file is a whole new ball game for me. I am learning to appreciate the Sims and the work that I have created. I mean, I'm hoping you guys also enjoy that. And it's fun because I'll get to do things like build, which I do like to do, and also play, which I love to do. So it's like a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B and put it together and I don't know, have a good time or something. I think I was supposed to rhyme with that, but I'm not feeling a rhyme today. So, all right, Jocelyn starts work in about an hour. We've got Brand who's already gone. He'll be exhausted by lunch. I love that this is like cobblestone road or what I'm assuming is cobblestone road. Hard to tell with textures, but I do love it. Oh, she's reached her maximum body potential. Now she just has to achieve level 10 fitness and she'll have completed her aspiration. That's crazy. Although this is probably one of the easier aspirations that we have. This and like painting and writing is pretty simple. Like the creative things are pretty once you get once you get the hang of what exactly you're doing. What is this? Will lose money? What? Will gain fame and a promotion? Sold to the highest bidder. Right here. He's gonna get a promotion without having to do any work, even though okay. He will still have to do the work. He's still in like level 7, but he's gonna get paid more an hour. And the odds of us actually maxing his fitness skill at any rate are so slim. It's so slim. In fact, I'm not even entirely sure why we're still trying. I don't know why we're still trying, but we're gonna do it anyway. That's great then. So he's a level 7, but he does need level 10 fitness and level 6, I think, charisma. And he was just shy of level 5 earlier. So now, when he leveled up to level 5 in his fitness, okay, it did say that he would have more endurance. You guys remember that? So now when we go in and he works out, I want to see how long it's going to take him. Not long. It's not going to take him long. It didn't change a thing. Okay, he's energized again. Like, so Jocelyn still needs to work out. She needs to do that for work. Um, I want her to mentor him, but what is happening? Oh, it's glitching. This happened with Gina. She got a promotion during her work hours and it glitched and it was like she wasn't quite home yet, but she actually was. Weird. All right, so we reset him and he's good to go. Starving, exhausted, and has zero fun. But we are going to get her to mentor him anyway while he is energized and hope that that does the trick. Buddy, please stop calling. Please and thank you. He is now once again attracted to her. I've noticed that he's attracted to her every time she has her work outfit on, and I don't know if he likes this look of, like, I don't even know, like, work clothes, like, business clothes? I'm not sure. I am feeling really down today. Is it okay if I come in? I think I just need to mope for a while. Gina? Oh, no. Mm, no. What? Get out of the house. Absolutely not. Get out. Where is it? Where is the option to send home? No. Everybody, everything needs to stop. How do I send her home? Find common ground. Try to cheer up. No. No. Announce engagement. Let's announce our engagement. Yes. Let's be petty. Oh. Oh, she is fighting her after she announced her engagement. You guys, this isn't like next level. Excuse me. You guys okay or what's happening? Now despise each other. Obviously, spontaneous rage. I didn't know that that was a family recipe that you could cook up. Okay, but for real though, like, how do I send her home? There has to be an option here to send her home. Go away. Will this do it? Oh, so much red. So much red. So much red. Okay, there is still no option to send her home, and now I don't know what to do. Maybe he can do it? Hmm. Maybe I can reset her. Okay, so I reset her. We are going to respectfully introduce ourselves as her ex-wife's fiance. Um, petty, petty, petty. So now that we've introduced ourselves, I mean, we could announce the engagement again. Okay, for real though, what am I oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, what? What? No, we said first of all, we said go away. Um, and then we said goodbye. And now you're just casually walking into the bathroom while your ex-wife is taking a bath, making yourself at home, and don't even bother saying you were in the neighborhood. You don't live here. We are gonna tell her to go away again, but, like, how do I get rid of her? How do I get rid of her? Alright, we need to feed our people. Oh, well, Grant, I mean, tell me something that's gonna shock me. You're just taking off to bed. You're just taking off to bed, you're not even looking twice, you don't care, you're not looking like you're like, "Whatever, she'll deal with it." Not a second not a second thought for him. He's like, "Yeah, alright." No, this doesn't make any sense. How am I supposed to get her out of the house? Oh, is she gone? No, she's not. She's in our shower. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Get out of the house. Get out of the house right now. I mean, the dust is a little bit on the wild side. We are gonna have to deal with that eventually, but for right now, get out of the house. And I don't know how to do it. Like they are divorced. I don't understand. I don't understand. The frustration is at an all-time high. Like, are they divorced or not? Yep, divorce, strained, bad compatibility is very awkward. Yes, indeed it is. Yes, indeed it is very awkward for you to be hanging out at the house all hours of the night, not a second thought, not a second glance, nothing. Oh, oh, leave. Leave? Gone? Oh, gone. Yay. Ooh. Now you know what I'm doing. Locking all the doors. That can't be happening again. Like, I'm all about, sure, she shows up, she's having a little bit of a moment. It was, like, kinda funny, but I had no option to get rid of her, and that to me is, like, not okay. Like, that to me is not okay. I can get rid of a burglar, but I can't get rid of my ex-wife? What? That's crazy. Oh. Alright, it's Saturday. You guys, it's Saturday. Just like that. Just like that. So we are going to get Brant to fix a few things. Naturally, he'll be exhausted when he's done, and he has 0 fun. He has I don't even know what he likes to do. I don't even know what he likes to do. All I know is that he dislikes fitness, and that's about the only thing I need him to do. It's the only thing I actually need for him to do, and he dislikes it. So, I mean, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna keep going anyway because frankly, we all do things that we don't wanna do. So, such is life, sir. Wise words. Oh, I told him to do something fun, so he fed the dust bunny dust. Just, sprinkled it for him, just toot toot. That is so funny. Oh, we should clean this. Definitely, definitely clean the sink. I love that when these new sinks from the Sleek bathroom kit get dirty, it looks like toothpaste all over the place, and, calcium from the water is, accumulating on the sink. I think that's so, realistic. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love it. Now, I think maybe we need to deal with the dust problem because it's starting to feel a little bit too much like the apocalypse household, and the dust in there is a fire hazard. Okay, it's a fire hazard, straight off the cuff. So, to avoid fires, because yes, that happens on more than one occasion, we are going to go in and we are going to get a vacuum for them. We're going to get the cheaper one for now because we just need it to get the job done. And then because we still need to furnish our house. If our house was, furnished for the most part, then we could get the more expensive one, I wouldn't feel so bad, but we're not. We're not even remotely close. We need to finish furnishing the house. Yeah, of course, there isn't much money left, but I would love to put a table in. Ooh, yes, absolutely. Sold to the highest bidder right here. You know what? That first swatch. Love, love, love. Live, laugh, love, or whatever. Oh, I like that. Yep, yep, yep. I love it. All right, darling, vacuum the house and watch the dust disappear. I mean, here's the thing. Does it vacuum as quick as the more expensive vacuums? No. Does it break more often? Yes. Does it get full more often? Yes. But it's fine. Like, we're gonna be just fine. It's gonna do the job. We will repair it if we have to. Scott would like to come over to hang out. Absolutely. Absolutely. He is gonna be our friend, and, he can come over whenever he would like. Now we do have to go unlock the door to let him in because we only allowed the household to be able to enter, so we have to unlock it for him to be able to come in. I thought maybe we'd be able to leave him enter, specifically him, but that's not the case, so so we can't do that. We have to unlock it. How devastating. Gina better not show up again because I'll freak out. I will build a basement and put her into it. I mean, honestly. Alright, so we're gonna get them to cloud gaze. I want them to be best friends, to be honest. I just want them to be best friends. They kinda look alike. She likes cerebral Sims. Oh, well, naturally naturally, now that she likes cerebral Sims, Brant is only neutrally attracted to her. He's very neutral about it. It's like, whatever. I feel like they're like the same person in 2 separate Sims, kind of, but not really, right? They have, like, the same style-ish, the patterned shirt, the jeans, the shoes. They have the high cheekbones, like, the almond eyes, very thin almond eyes. Did I do this, like do I have the same face syndrome? Like, I randomized these Sims, so, I mean, I did dress them. She's sending him away. "He's home. Go, go, go." Have to put him to bed. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure he makes it to the toilet without wetting himself. Go home. Alright, so he has professed his undying love. Ugh, satisfaction has changed. Is it good or bad? What does that mean? Hmm, unsatisfied. How is that different from what it was before? Like, discontent, unsatisfied? What is the difference at this point? Does that mean it's worse? I don't know, guys. We're just gonna, like, woohoo until it goes away or something. I don't know. Something's gotta give. Alright, we are gonna get her to vacuum one more time because I think today was the day that, like, the dust accumulates, so even after she vacuumed, the dust will still accumulate for that day, so she just has to vacuum a second time. Yeah, see, like, more dust is popping up. It is fine, we will vacuum it, and it will all be, like, done or not. Well, whatever, we'll pick it up next time. Honestly, I'm not too stressed, like, after the apocalypse household, I don't think that a couple piles of dust on day 1 of the dust is going to, hurt me at this point. If you do watch the Apocalypse Challenge, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know how many fires we have had, countless, I feel. We have a toddler who can walk through fire at this point, infants who can lay next to a fire, and they're just fireproof. Listen, uh, it's yeah, and it's like it spreads pretty quickly. "Hey there, neighbor, do I hear the sizzle of something?" "Yeah, Brant's gonna fix it. It'll take him probably 10 years to do it, but he'll get it done, like, No stress. See? What'd I say? What did I tell you? Impressive person alert. I think he's talking about Jocelyn. He's impressed by her, but I think it's because she mentored him, like, a couple times, and so that impresses him. Alright, so we are gonna do a pregnancy test, guys, because it is the end of Saturday, they have been woohooing. Oh, she is pregnant. I honestly wasn't sure there. RPO is set up so that we have fertile Sims, infertile Sims, like, low fertility, and, like, all of these other options. They're all is gonna have her first child. She's heard a lot about other families and their dynamics. Perhaps she has hopes for a certain type of child. Let fate decide. Interesting. That doesn't always pop up. So what did she decide? How am I supposed to know what she decided? Here? No? Well, I guess we'll find out when she has the baby if it's what she wanted or not. But yeah, RPO is set up like really, really well. So everybody's a little bit different. Now, for example, in the Apocalypse Challenge, she's obviously like super fertile. And I'm thinking that Jocelyn is probably not super fertile, which is why they were able to woohoo like all week. And she's only just pregnant now on Saturday. So now, as many of you may know, we will have to have her give birth before we leave the house because if not, it will all happen while we are away from the household working on the next house. So, we want to be there. We want to be able to use names in case we want to choose one in specific or and we want them to have all the emotions related to this process. Like for example, Brant does not want a child right now and she is neutral about it. So I dare say he is going to have some emotions regarding that, seeing as he is a senior citizen and he's about to be a father. So, yeah, anyway, so we're going to hold out as long as we can. And then, we're going to have to have her give birth before we go. And also, I want the child to have like the last name. I need to change her last name too, probably when they get married. But for now, it's fine. I want to be there. Okay. When they have their babies, I want to be there. That's just my thing. All right. And here we go. So we're going to go in. We are going to choose the relationships and pregnancy overhaul extension here. And we're going to go into family and pregnancy status. But just real quick, I want to see what she chose. Ah, would like to have a son or boyish child. Interesting. So we did actually choose one. It wasn't just like, whatever works, works. She did actually have a preference. That's kind of cool. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Like if she has a baby that is not a boy or boyish child, how does she feel about that? And indeed, it is a girl. So we are going to add the last name of the father because they are going to get married, I'm hoping. And we are going to name our child. Oh, Lila. I like that. Very sweet. Jocelyn and Brant had a baby. That's all for this week. So until next time, see ya.